Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Moises. Thanks for tuning in. We do a lot of cool Civic content here with the 10th gen, and today is no different. Today we're going to be going over to my friend Jen's house, and we're going to be installing a turbo inlet pipe from 271 on her 10th gen Civic. So I'm going to show you guys how we do that, do a quick little rundown, a little install guide. Alright guys, so here we are over my friend Jen's house. The Civic crew here going on. Here's our beautiful looking little hatchback. And start tearing this apart. Alright, so what we gotta do first, we gotta take the intake out first. Then basically everything connected to it, right? All the little hoses. This guy here. Start loosening up all the bolts. Guys, whenever you get any of your 271 parts, make sure you look at this little installation instructions guide and download the app that they have on here for you, because it's going to tell you all the basically all the tools you need and everything step by step. As you can see, there's a shit ton of tools that you need here, so you want to make sure you have everything before you start this, because if not you won't be able to finish it. But it's pretty cool. Just swipe through. They got a bunch of pictures and really good instructions that are color coded with the pictures, so real good stuff here. Alright, so after taking the intake off, you want to take off all the mounting bolts for this guy. So you got one here, one back there, you got this little hose here, this hose there, and I think that's it for now. Alright, so we've got all these hoses out the way now. These guys here, they're holding the coolant. Want to pull them back so coolant doesn't start leaking everywhere. Next thing is going to be the intercooler hose here to take off, because that is attached to the inlet pipe, and then we'll keep going from there.
It's not the same size. It's crazy.
Oh, shh.
Got it.
Not the 10, Sean, not the fucking 10.
That's always the one, right? Is it?
It's a 5/16.
Is that the one I need? Yep.
Alright, now we got the coolant hose, intercooler hose off. We got to take off the bolts that are mounted the inlet pipe to the turbo there. And there's how many? I think it's three 12mm bolts. Hard to see from here, but they're around this area here. We got one up here, one underneath, and one over here where my finger goes. So I get those off, and then we can start trying to pull this whole thing out of here. Alright, I got the bolts off the inlet pipe. Now we just gotta pull this thing out of here. Go ahead, try to wiggle it out. Look at that. So easy. So easy. Alright, now I'm installing the two M8 studs into the turbo. These studs are provided already from 271. We need something bigger place to put all the bolts. So we got that one, take off, this one up here, and this one back here, just so we can move everything out the way. Because we gotta redo the wiring a little bit.
Okay, so what is the, let me see here.
Little configuration.
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm doing it the correct way. That's why I have it up. I want to make sure.
Okay, it looks like, yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Little T protector there for the wires.
So
271 does provide that as well. Alright, let's see what the next step is here.
That is
That bracket and this bracket.
Yeah. And what are those?
Those are 12s. Actually, this one's a 14 and that one's a 12.
Shedding weight. Get rid of all stuff we don't need.
Alright guys, now you're really going to want the instructions for his next steps, because you got to be bending the coolant hose lines. And you want to make sure you bend them the right way and not too much, because obviously you don't want to mess with your coolant lines. So guys, get on this app, follow these instructions. It's been a little bit tricky, but they do help. They do tell you exactly what to bend where, so just follow that. But right here, you basically want this to bend downwards a little bit. Alright, Alright, so after you bent your coolant hoses back, the next thing is going to be to take this gasket that they give you that's going to go right onto the turbo. So make sure you clean up your little turbo if you haven't. If it's got some dirt and debris on it, clean it up real nice so you get a nice smooth flat finish here on the edge. And then we're going to put that gasket on so then we can put the inlet pipe on afterward. Alright, now I got to get this hose right up there.
Is there a clamp or anything goes on there or no?
Really thin, right?
Are you
That's why you don't need a clamp because it's going to be a tight fit.
Just making sure before I start jamming stuff on.
Yeah. Only 2 hoses and it says to use the longer one.
On this one.
I got it here in my hand.
Oh. That's about the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Mr. Wiggly.
Alright.
Alright, I gotta put it in there.
Alright, hold this 1 second. A step they don't tell you. This has to go back. It will not go.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. I fought with another extra half hour in my car.
No.
This has to go back.
Maybe it's because you didn't take this off.
No.
That was in the way. No,
I had everything on. This thing, and I even think I moved this a little bit, but I'm just going to try to start with this first.
Alright.
Because it's not something they tell you
this out
about,
the
but
way.
there wasn't enough room for me to get it in there.
Okay. Nope, you're doing it wrong. At an angle, bro. Yep, there you go.
Let's take this off.
Take it off?
Yeah, let's take this off.
You know what size that is? 10?
I think it's 10.
Yeah, it should be 10.
Where's the bigger one?
Middle. I think that has a 10 on it.
on the pipe.
14.
You want to stick the other end in?
Yeah, I was
Basically
fighting
twist
with
it.
it for a while.
Because it shows you here.
Yeah, it does. I know it shows you, but
You want to twist.
even before and after that, the pipe. Once I got down that cubby there,
Yeah,
it wouldn't go into the spot because of that AC line.
the hose.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me grab this guy out. Because this has to come out.
See what I'm saying? Without that being back, you would have had problems. Yeah, it's so tight as it is.
What is that, the AC?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so bend back your AC.
Just push it back.
Push it back a little bit.
Just a little bit. It gives you a little more clearance. And now I'm already on the bolts. All I gotta do is just start tightening things down.
Alright. It's almost done. Putting the last couple hoses in. Alright, finally done. There it is. About 8 hours later. Intake on, everything's all nice and buttoned up. It ain't going nowhere, it looks great. She painted the little letters in red. Should make a little bit louder noise for the intake. Yeah, it was all over the turbo. Like,
The turbo and the turbo blanket.
Yeah.
And the
Everything.
wrap on the down.
oh yeah. Sounds real good.